All right, we're sitting here in the Lyft car getting a ride to a meeting. Say hi to John. John, say hi to 23,000 lunatics on YouTube.
Hello, everyone.
So, John, who you voting for? Trump or Clinton?
Donald Trump.
Why?
Well, I'm from New York, and so is he, and I think he's going to make us a better nation. I really do.
What are some of the things you like about him? What are some of the things you think he's going to improve?
I think he's going to bring the deficit down a lot.
That is a huge problem.
Yes. I think he's in the long run, he is definitely a financial genius.
Hey, did you hear over the weekend about his taxes?
Yeah.
So what do you think about it?
Everybody's got problems. Everybody's got it.
I mean, do you try to actually pay the least amount of taxes on your tax return?
Yeah.
Do you know any human being that doesn't try to pay the least?
And he said it. I wouldn't be a smart businessman if I didn't.
Exactly. Clinton actually thinks like America thinks. Okay.
Right.
Who overpays their taxes?
Right.
I don't even know a human being alive that tries to pay more than they actually owe.
Right. Exactly. You try to pay less.
Exactly. That's why you hire a tax accountant and a tax attorney.
Yep.
So that backfired on her. Do you consider when he was in 1995, he lost $960 million, like literally almost $1 billion. Do you consider that one of the greatest financial comebacks by any businessman in America?
Oh, without a doubt, definitely.
I mean, think about that. Who else could come back from that kind of a loss?
I don't think anybody has.
I don't think anybody has either. I mean, not Mark Cuban, who she touts as this genius businessman who got lucky with broadcast.com,
Correct.
which was basically an infant website and a domain name that he sold to Yahoo for $6 billion, and they never made anywhere near that money back.
Right. I think, you know what, they all pull the old, he said, she tries to get him. But everything that he said during that debate, she couldn't even answer questions. She couldn't answer anything.
Yeah.
She tried throwing stuff at him, and again, every time he'd ask her a question. And the best thing in the world, and I think is the greatest thing, is she's been in politics for 30 years, and she hasn't changed anything.
30 years.
And hasn't changed nothing.
Can you name one thing positive that she's done in her 30 years?
Nothing.
What do you think about the report that WikiLeaks is going to unveil that she actually knowingly sold weapons to ISIS, that they have proof?
Are they supposedly going, is he going on? I know he was supposed to go on Wednesday and say it.
Yeah, he was, he's actually made arrangements to distribute the information should anything happen to him.
Right.
She actually was quoted in an email that she wrote herself where she asked, why can't we drone attack this guy? She literally wanted to assassinate him. But what do you think about the fact that he has direct proof, actual emails, showing that she knowingly sold arms to ISIS?
Wouldn't surprise me. Nothing surprises me about her.
Do you think she's a criminal?
Yes.
Against America?
Yes.
Do you believe she should be locked up?
Without a doubt.
Do you believe that this FBI investigation, which gave 5 immunity deals, 5, and nobody got charges indicted, nothing. But they gave 5 immunity deals to the top 5 people. Do you think it was influenced by Obama?
Yeah.
Do you think the DOJ gave those deals away to protect her?
Of course.
Yeah. I mean, I hate to say this, but I've been around the law on both sides, and there is no way you get an immunity deal unless you're flipping information on somebody.
Correct.
That has never happened. And to give 5 away, Obama clearly stepped in and said, listen, let's make sure you guys all don't get out of jail free cards.
What would happen if Trump wins presidency? You think he's going to put her in jail?
I got news for you. Here's the big thing that I think is about to come as we come to the close of the election. And I'll ask you this question because I already know it's coming. If Trump announced that he was going to, upon election, assign Ted Cruz as a special prosecutor to prosecute Clinton and her entire staff again, would you vote for Trump?
Of course.
Do you consider that a good thing for America?
Yes.
Why?
Well, because he's not afraid. He's got to do what he's got to do. She deserves to get what she deserves.
Well, if you look at these NFL football players, people don't realize that it all started with Clinton's emails. That Kaepernick said, "I want equal justice for all," and that the law is not just for everyone. And if you think about it, the law has to be equal for everyone.
Right.
Otherwise, the law is broken.
Correct.
And right now, people see her as being above the law. She
Right.
got away with some.
Yeah.
Funny thing is, she got away with it, and behind closed doors, I think she's giving a laugh of a lifetime.
It's true. It really is.
Do you
listen? Her husband got away with it.
Yeah. Well, do you think when she laughs, it's actually Lucifer and Satan taking over her body and laughing for her?
Yes.
Because that has got to be one of the more evil laughs you've ever heard in your life. It's almost a borderline evil cackle.
She's just a very sarcastic person. You know, she really is. She's just. I don't even know what to say. I just think that she is just an evil.
Did you know that Trump's going to be here in Henderson on Wednesday?
Yeah.
You going to come join us?
I gotta work.
Over 30,000 people have already gotten tickets.
I believe it.
Do you realize that since the convention ended for both parties, he has had over 250,000 people attend his rallies, while she's had over 13,000? Yet the polls say that she's leading. Where's all of her support? You think
I think Trump's leading by a lot more than they're showing.
Do you think the media is rigged and full of shit?
Yes.
You think they're biased?
Yes.
Oh, it's so funny. It's not even close how biased they are.
Yeah. Well, look at the debate. I mean, come on.
Oh my God. How can you have a debate and not ask Hillary Clinton about Benghazi?
Right.
Which was literally from beginning to end hers from the State Department.
Correct.
She went into the project and said, "I want to take out Gaddafi." She even laughed in an interview. She said in an interview once, "We came, we killed, we got rid of them." So she gave her a little cackle.
Right.
So she was so proud that she attacked and killed Gaddafi, and then she lied to the mother of the fallen army guy and said, "Oh, he died because of some video on YouTube."
Right.
When she knew the whole time
Yes.
it was ISIS and Al-Qaeda radicals. And the funny thing is, at 3 a.m, she was emailing Chelsea, not panicked about what to do next, when they were begging for air support to protect them. That a little bit of air support was only 20 minutes away in Italy. All they had to do was send a few F-16s, scrape the ground with some bullets, and those guys would have kept themselves at bay.
Right.
And she didn't send the air support at 3 a.m.
But she had nothing to do with it, though.
But she's worried about Donald Trump tweeting at 3 a.m.
Right.
Do you find his Twitter account interesting?
I do.
Yeah, I think you just want to get hysterical.
I do. Listen,
So-
I like Trump for two reasons. One, I think he is a financial genius. I do. I mean, and number two, he's not a politician.
Thank God.
And I think that's what we need. And we need somebody in there who is a straight shooter.
You think we need to clean up Washington?
Oh,
There's
yeah.
a lot of corruption.
Yeah.
Do you find it amazing that he is leading in some of the polls while having a staff of 77 people and spending $300 million less than Clinton, and she's got a staff of over 2,300 people? He's actually accomplishing more with less people and spending less money, which in my book is a great endorsement.
Of course.
Because if you want a president for this country, you want somebody that can figure out ways to do more with less.
Right. Definitely. Yeah. Listen, he's got the right people where they're supposed to be.
Yeah.
You know,
Kellyanne Polis is killing it. She's every time I see that girl on TV, she is just so strong.
Yes.
And even in the midst of the media just ganging up on her, when she was on The View and those 4 clowns ganged up on her, she was so strong. She didn't let any of them get under her skin.
She's not going to.
Yeah, she's strong.
Listen, he knows what he needs. He's one of the types he's probably one of the types that has every say in everybody he hires. Every say. It's not like he hires a cabinet and tells them, "All right, listen, you go out and get whoever you want." No, he probably has a say in everything that he wants it done right.
Yep. What do you see as three biggest problems in America over the last 8 years under Obama and Clinton. What are three of the biggest things that are wrong with America?
Well, number one, the deficit. Number two, Medicare.
Obamacare?
Obamacare.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
The deficit, Obamacare. What's your third? Can you remember a time where America had so many attacks on its own soil from foreign bodies, people like ISIS,
No.
and actually so many riots? I mean, I can't remember a time where literally we had every week a riot or an attack.
Yeah, I mean, it's listen. But it is it going to stop?
So what's going to stop?
Is the attacks going to stop on us?
No, not unless we change something dramatically. We've got a president right now that can't even speak the word radical Islamic terrorist.
Correct. He's never been able to.
He's worried about offending the Islamic people by using the word radical Islamic terrorist.
Yep.
Why are we worried about offending the people that are sending their best terrorists to our country to kill Americans? It's okay. We can offend those people. That's
Right.
all. It's not a bad thing to offend the people that are trying to kill your people.
Right. No, it's true.
All right. Well, hey, say goodbye to everyone in
Bye-bye,
YouTube.
everybody.
Good interview, man.